Hello, Pin. How you doing? Okay, welcome back. And new segment of my channel is going to be called Films and Figures. Why not? I've just dropped an absolute bombshell. There's another guy. He does figures and faygos, and yeah, I might put a link down to his channel. He sounds a bit like Hank from King of the Hill, but I like his channel, and I like his videos. They're very relaxing. Anyway, yeah, films and figures. So we've got a figure here, Mike Ehrmantraut from Breaking Bad, played by Jonathan Banks. Great character. And we've got the film Pin. Now, what's the connection? Right, so I cleaned the tape. Let me get Mr. Ehrmantraut or Mr. Banks out of the way. And let's show you the tape. Nice and sparkly and glowing. Oh, Annie, look at me, I'm so sparkly and glowing. Oh, miss, I love you, Annie. So yeah, there's the tape. You can see, nice and clean. Yeah, it plays pretty well, to be honest. I mean, I watched it twice last night. The first time it was a bit sound levels kept going up and down. I cleaned the heads on the videotape and I played it through again, and it wasn't so bad. So I think it's just a case of getting whatever dirt mold is on the tape off and just keep running it through the machine and keep cleaning it. But yeah, the cover, everything on this was absolutely filthy. Had chip out of there. But yeah, really happy to have it. It's a 1988 tape. Just looking on here. Yeah, the music's good. The story's good. It's one of those films, you'll either love it or hate it. It is really a Marmite film. I read people's comments and they just hate this film or they absolutely love it. And as I said before in the unboxing, it's a Canadian film. As you can see there, the producers of Flowers in the Attic and the makers of the Amityville Horror and Scanners take you on a journey beyond the edge of fear and terror. And somebody commented it's not a horror film. Not in the sense of, you know, lots of blood and gore, and it's not a slasher film by any stretch of the imagination, but it's more psychological. And let's just put that down there for a second. Yeah, it's more psychological. It's more to do with mental illness. But yeah, it's a creepy ass film. It's a weird film. If you've seen the film, you will know what I'm talking about. I don't really want to spoil it by giving anything away or telling you what it's about. I just say watch it. Go into it blind. Watch it. You'll either love it or hate it. If you hate it, I'm sorry for wasting your time. But yeah, I watched it twice last night, and by the end of it, I was like, oh, just let me go sleep. But I was watching the credits, and this is where Mr. Ehrmantraut comes in, as he plays the voice of Pin, believe it or not. I was gobsmacked when I read that, and I looked it up on Wikipedia, whatever it was, looked up his IMDb, and sure enough, he is the voice of Pin. Hello, Pin. When you hear Pin's voice, it's like, Doctor, I don't think you should do that. My name's Pin. And just to find out it was him is amazing. It just is the cherry on the cake for me with this film. I already liked the film. I watched it on YouTube originally. Somebody, I think it was Matthew Binnies. Shout out to Matthew Binnies. Give him a check his channel out. He shows some great tapes, and him and Gareth from Video Tasties, really reignited my passion for VHS. I used to collect them back in the 90s, really. I have quite a lot from charity shops and stuff like that, and I did give a load of my sell through ones away back to charity shops, and some even went to landfill. But yeah, slowly but surely I've been picking them back up on eBay, especially the X rentals, because I love the trailers at the start. That's another thing, the trailers on the start of this film, oh my god. It's got a trailer to one with Charlton Heston, Original Sin. That looks like a good crime mafia type film. There's one with Donald Sutherland called An Apprentice to Murder, which is absolutely nuts. I'm going to watch that. It's on YouTube, and I might pick up the VHS because that looks nuts. That looks absolutely nuts. And there's a trailer for Slugs. And Slugs, if you look for a VHS of that now, it's crazy money, because horror seems to be where the money's at. This is a psychological horror. Some people are selling this tape for 30 quid. Some people are selling it for a more reasonable price. I got it for 3 quid. I'm very happy with that. I can watch it on YouTube. I can watch it on the VHS. Very good quality. I could put up some footage of it, but the whole film is on YouTube. Just watch it, please. I just want to see people's opinions. I want to see if they love it or they hate it, because it really is one of those ones. It will divide divide people's opinions. Yeah, you can read the back there if you want a little bit of a insight into it. This main guy is David Hewlett. He reminds me a bit of Quentin Tarantino, just his facial mannerisms, not his accent or anything like that, but just some of his facial mannerisms. He's brilliant in it. His sister's very good. It's a very small cast. It's a very low budget film, but it's just the idea of it is very creepy. Yeah, as I say, if you've seen it, do you think it's a horror film? I think it's more a psychological horror. I'd say it is a horror film because it has got horrifying aspects to it, but it's not a typical slasher. You know, leave your brain at the door, Michael Myers type deal. I can't stand the love for Halloween and certain films. You know, I'm not a big video nasties lover. I haven't seen that many, but the ones I have seen, yeah, I could take or leave them. Stuff like this is more quirky. It's more up my alley. I love it. So yeah, leave your comments down below, whether you love, hate this film, whether you agree, disagree. It's all good. Thanks for watching, and until next time, bye bye, Pin. Bye bye.